I'm Doreen Gift Bujjingo. I'm a Senior Infrastructure Engineer in the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance in Uganda. I'm very passionate about using technology to address community problems and to also enhance governance. So my work expands from extending connectivity and access to also extending services, public services to the communities. So my journey with CDPI began last year at the summit, at the Global Summit in Cairo. Yes, that is when I met Emmanuel. At that time, he was working with CDPI. And I loved the approach. We got into discussions, and we have, over the past year, because it's exactly 1 year since we met, yeah, we have tried to actually make significant movement towards working together. Okay, so first off, when I attended the summit last year, I had a vague idea about DPI, but did not concretize it. And even then, I thought DPI was another approach to development of e-services. As opposed to maybe buying services, maybe now we are going to use open source and all. So CDPIs and that opened me up to the wider values of digital infrastructure. That included even when I took the course, it was such an eye-opening activity that I took towards knowing what DPI is, and it has influenced how I advocate for it. And then I also got the technical support from CDPI when I applied for the case challenge during the course that I took with Digital Frontiers. And yeah, the discussions with them made it seem like it's not, sometimes when you innovate, you feel like you have a wild idea in your head. But CDPI was able to demonstrate it to me that it is doable, that it's something that has been done before, and it's just a build-up to get what we want. So my country is actually implementing a digital transformation roadmap. It's a 5-year roadmap. It's a contribution to Uganda Vision 2040, so we are taking it 5 years at a time. So there's a lot of development in terms of the DPI. That is the background infrastructure for the development of the wider transformation that we actually want to achieve. So CDPI has supported in different areas, including supporting the National IT Authority, Uganda, and that is one of our authorities that is under the Ministry of ICT. We've received support to actually, the team received technical training. So we're actually able to develop in-house DPI solutions, or at least be part of the team that enhances what the existing blocks that are there to actually redefine some of the in-house solutions. Even the team has been very well involved with development of the country PKI and also extending the UG hub. So yeah, so CDPI has been one of the partners that has walked Uganda through that journey. It's just 1 year, but I can already project that the LC1 authentication system will be one of our very remarkable outputs with CDPI. But I'll also highlight the approach that CDPI puts out that is not very common with other partners. The fact that the approach of CDPI is to develop country capacity as much as even the technical development is actually a unique thing about CDPI, because we've worked with partners, and most of the times the approach is to provide a solution for the country to adopt. So the approach of actually building the technical capacity of the country is well appreciated with CDPI. And I believe that there are more opportunities that we can develop together beyond building the capacity of only government staff, but to even build capacity of innovators in the sector so that they can all contribute to these open source technologies and DPI. I think an insight that I would give is, in the end, I don't know what CDPI's projection is, but in very few years, I project that CDPI will have built a community of tech-ready people of a very good capacity across Africa, and it will be amazed at the innovations that come out of all those people trained in different locations around Africa. I'll tell them that CDPI is not a magician, But if you're able to identify your technical challenges, CDPI is a very good place that I would actually recommend. I want to say thank you for the good work, because the more digital technologies come up, there is a very big risk with increasing the digital exclusion gap. So having organizations like CDPI that try to address challenges, including the technical development, the technical capacity, and bringing local solutions, enabling countries to create local solutions, is actually brilliant and much appreciated.